Welcome everyone. Namaste. Hola. Bonjour. Welcome to our show, TechTrivia. Now you may be wondering, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yes, the app. We'll talk about the app at the end of the show. This is a show not about products. This is a show about tech and telecom news and nothing to do about our sponsor. So let's get started. Fast Wheel is a segment where we present telecom news from all around the world. And trust me, it's not boring, like filling out your MIS-KRA forms, which even I have to do. So let's start with the country which is red, white, and blue, and orange. You guessed it, the United States. In telecom news, SoftBank's talks to merge Sprint Corp with T-Mobile US ended after months of negotiations. Close sources have reported that SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son and T-Mobile CEO Tim Höttges couldn't resolve how to share control of the combined company. Just like this. I'm the CEO. No, I'm the CEO. No, I'm the CEO. No, I'm the CEO. Apparently, power struggle is common across all age groups. Who knew? In other news about mergers gone wrong, AT&T and Time Warner have hit a stumbling block in their merger. According to sources, the United States Department of Justice will not approve a merger unless Time Warner divests itself of its news organization, CNN. Now, the speculation is that the Department of Justice, or let's just say the government of America, would like a more president-friendly parent for CNN, like Fox News. Now, if this is true, expect this influence to carry across all of Time Warner. Maybe Game of Thrones, Season 8, Cersei finds her king at last. A big, orange, hairy gorilla who insists on building a wall, a big, fabulous wall in the north, yeah. In other world news, the UK's largest internet and telecom provider has been awarded a patent for a proposed cybersecurity measure aimed at protecting blockchain. The design method, which uses user profiling, allows transactions only from permitted users and avoids malicious attacks from unidentified user profiles. Brits protecting themselves from malicious attacks. The irony is rich. That's a colonial joke. On to our next news. In other parts of the world, Europe. A recent study by Visa says that mobile banking services are now used by 62% of users. That's more than doubled since 2015 when it was 29%. Leading the way, millennials. They have an adoption rate of 86%. Well done, millennials. Thank you for that. In short, Europe is adopting mobile money in a big way. They have money, right? I thought they spent it on beaches, parties, giving it to geese. They have money. It's good. Coming now to a part of the world where we think people only drink wine and do romance, thanks to French cinema, telecom giant Orange becomes the first major operator in France to do online banking. Finally. Welcome to the party, Orange. Good luck with it. In other parts of the world, Korea. Mobile carriers there are seeking to push into the connected car services market. Now, connected cars, also called autonomous vehicles, will offer a variety of services. For example, vehicle-based internet services, vehicle location status, and digital payments for parking and gas stations. Pretty clear? No. There's a secret agenda. We all know the true purpose. The creation of a new breed of Autobots to do battle with their neighbor to the north. Subject to market risks. And now on a serious note, here is a quick video from a disaster scene in Sierra Leone last month.
More than 600 people are now missing, and that more than 200 have been killed after heavy rains caused a severe mudslide in the West African nation of Sierra Leone. Witnesses say victims were sleeping early Monday when a hillside collapsed near Freetown.
Money is being sent via mobile phone and the mobile money platform to hundreds of families who survived a deadly mudslide on the outskirts of Sierra Leone. As distressing as the scene is, it is hopeful to see that technology can have a transformative effect. We wish them well. These mobile cash payments, which are being funded by Britain's aid department, will help about 1,900 households in Sierra Leone. UNICEF, the UN Child Agency, has given mobile phones to the head of households so they can receive these payments, about $200 over the next few months. We wish them well. Moving to our next segment, we like to call it Face Off with Tech. In this segment, we talk about tech news from around the world. First off, PayPal in India has expanded to do digital payment services. Now, this comes at a time when the Chinese giant Alibaba's payment arm, Alipay, is considering a move into the US, which is PayPal's home territory. So you have now in India, Paytm, PayPal, Beam, and many others. You might be wondering why we have a cartoon kid over my shoulder. Well, he's actually a very popular cartoon child in India who goes by the name Chota Bheem. Now, Chota Bheem and payment wallet Beam have absolutely nothing to do with each other. We just couldn't resist. It also has nothing to do with our sponsor. Another major entrant in the Indian mobile system is Google, which has launched a new app called Tez. If you're not familiar with it, it's a Hindi word which means fast. Fast like jaldi jaldi or Donald Trump's tweets. Jokes aside, Tez boasts about its proprietary technology called audio QR. Unlike NFC, which is really restricted to expensive smartphones, audio QR allows the transfer of money from a smartphone to any device via sound wave. Pretty impressive. And very practical. As any of us who survived demonetization knows, we can always use a little transfer of money. Drones. Now imagine for a moment you're stranded somewhere and you require emergency medical help. I'm not talking about living at home with your wife. Ladies, I'm not talking about living at home with your husbands. I'm a feminist. It's a scenario we all hope to avoid. Not the marriage, the medical help. Good news. Qualcomm has been developing unmanned aircraft systems, also called UAS, or let's just call them drones, that could provide emergency medical assistance. Now, they've been working on this for over a year to test these drones on a 4G LTE network for wide-scale deployment. Let me tell you, my hat is off to you. Well done, Qualcomm. I'm in awe of your technology, but I sure hope something like this doesn't happen. Ouch. Those people need medical attention. Irony. Welcome to our third segment, which we call Instant Tella Coffee, which is guaranteed to perk you up, wake you up, and give you energy. Or not. Let's see. In this segment, we bring you intriguing and inspirational stories from around the world. Unique stories. And we'd like to invite your participation. Tweet to us at hashtag TechTrivia all one hashtag, with your stories, and we can feature it on our next episode. All right, let's have 2 minutes of silence to acknowledge that we will never catch up to China. East Africans no longer have to travel long distances to the city to pay their utility bills because they can now do so on their mobile phone using mobile money technology transfer platforms such as M-Pesa in Kenya and Tigo Pesa in Tanzania. This technology also enables electricity companies in the region to develop smart prepaid meters that allows customers to purchase units of electricity on their mobile phones, saving everybody time, energy, and money. Also a nice gift for Christmas. Just saying. That's it from our side, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been the Tech Trivia Show, and we welcome your feedback, ideas, any stories you want to share. Tweet to us at #TechTriviaShow. I'm Zachary Coffin, and pleased to be your host. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much.